my name is Carly Rhodes. I'm from Lexington, FCCLA number 14791. I'm competing in the event Focus on Children, and my project is titled Art plus Anxiety equals Ability. The first step of the planning process is identify concerns. I researched the top concerns and needs that children deal with. Anxiety was a top result. Anxiety is defined as a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Studies show that approximately 2 million children aged 6 to 17 deal with this major issue. According to CDC.gov, mental disorders among children are described as serious changes in the way children typically learn, behave, or handle their emotions, causing distress and problems getting throughout the day. My sister, Adrian, is 11 and deals with anxiety. She is super smart and talented, but gets anxious over grades. This results in bad test scores as well as a loss of motivation to go to school. I wanted to provide the children at my school, including my sister, with a relaxing, fun, and interactive opportunity to cope with their anxiety. I researched different child development concepts that encompass dealing with anxiety. I discovered Piaget's theory of cognitive development. It states that logical thinking is developed over time. According to verywellmind.com, Piaget believed that children take an active role in the learning process, acting much like little scientists as they perform experiments, make observations, and learn about the world. In other words, children's minds develop by interaction with others and the ability to express their true feelings. I explained to the children that they can apply Piaget's theory to their lives and that it can impact them in a positive way. My FCCLA advisor, Ms. Walker, taught me that creativity stimulates a different part of the brain. I came up with a visual to show you today. The left side is used to perform logical tasks such as reasoning, science, and math, while the right side is used for creativity, imagination, and the arts. Creativity allows the mind to relax and ultimately can relieve anxiety and other mental disorders. So for the left side, I used a more gray and dull color because that just kind of represents everyday thinking. But the right side, I use very bright and vibrant colors because whenever I think of creativity, I think of lots and lots of colors. The second step of the planning process is set a goal. My goal was to provide Adrian and other children her age with a creative outlet in order to express their true individuality. I realized that millions of children deal with anxiety and do not have a way to truly express themselves. I wanted to help, serve, and interact with some of the children at my school while also demonstrating service to my community. I also wanted to leave a lasting impact on the children and teach them that their love for something can give them the ability to chase their dreams. My goal was to reach at least 35 children in using an elementary art club. The third step of the planning process is form a plan. I decided to conduct an elementary art club open to grades 4th through 6th. I chose this age group because by that point in their life, they are able to determine logic and cognitive thinking. Most children love doing art, so I wanted to show them that something they love to do can impact them in a positive way. My FCCLA advisor and family and consumer science teacher, Ms. Walker, along with my fellow FCCLA officers, said that they would be willing to help in any way they could. Ms. Walker even granted me permission to use her classroom. I knew I would not be able to do this art club during the regular school day, so I decided that after school was the best option. We consulted with the 4th through 6th grade teachers and decided on Wednesday afternoons from 3 to 4 p.m. These meetings will last for 6 weeks. I posted flyers, had announcements made by the office, and made social media posts in order to get the word out. When considering the cost, I wanted to spend as little as possible. Ms. Walker already had memory supplies and other resources in her classroom, so I decided that I was going to try to spend under $3 per student each meeting. In order to meet this goal, I came up with a solution. I sold handmade key fobs to sell to the public. I made more than enough money to ensure that the children did not have to pay. The main resources that I would need is paper, pencils, paint, canvases, anything else you would typically use for an art club. I wanted to show the children how important creativity is in and out of the classroom. The fourth step of the planning process is act. We set for the first meeting date to be on September 25th, 2019. We gathered supplies and prepared for the first meeting. Ms. Walker and my officers helped with the setup, handing out supplies, and ensuring that the children had the best time. I did not expect many children to show up to our first meeting just because it was after school, but despite my concern, we had 35 children to participate. I consider 35 children being a well-rounded number because of the fact that it was after school and that parents and guardians had to make sure that their child had a way home. To start off art club each meeting, we provided the children with a snack and drink. We took into consideration allergies and any other health concerns of each child. After their snack, we took them into the other side of our family and consumer science classroom, and they sat down at a table. They would then begin working on their craft for that day. We started off with a simple craft that would be easy for the children to complete in 1 hour. The first week, we made a string pumpkin garland, as seen in this picture. As the weeks went by, the crafts gradually got more advanced in order for the children to fully engage their focus and minds on their creativity. By the last meeting, they were completing a harder project. They painted a detailed Christmas ornament and were given the option of painting a gingerbread man or a snowman, as seen in this picture. Each child showed great interest in coming back each week. The last step of the planning process is follow-up. After the last meeting, I went to each 4th through 6th grade class and gave them a survey. It asked a variety of questions concerning anxiety. I wanted to do a survey in order to allow the children to truly express themselves and reveal how they truly feel. I chose 2 surveys to use for my display. The first survey I chose was Jaylee Williams. She's in 5th grade at my school. So I asked a series of 3 questions, with the first and third question being 2 parts. The first question says, do you deal with anxiety? She said yes. If so, does doing art help? She said yes. The second question says, did you feel any sort of stress while at art club? She said no. The third question was, would you come if art club was every day? Jaylee said yes. The second part says, if so, why? And for this question, I gave a fill in the blank in order for the children to give a personal answer. Jaylee said, I like being creative and making crafts. And that's what it's all about, allowing the children to have somewhere they can come and be creative and not have to worry about anything else that's going on. The second survey I chose was my sister, Adrienne. I asked the same questions, and she said that she does deal with anxiety and doing art does help. She also said that she does not feel any sort of stress coming to art club. She said she would come if art club was every day. And for the last part of the third question, she said yes, because there would be little homework or tests. And I knew that that was something that Adrienne worried about. She always come home worried about tests and different homeworks and things. And so I knew her coming to art club really helped her, and that made me feel really good. I used these surveys to gather current and accurate data to support my project. My project impacted the children in a positive way. They realized how important creativity is in and out of the classroom. They also experienced different forms of positive interactions such as self-assurance, imagination, and diversity. The children developed lifelong friendships while also releasing anxiety at the same time. I really enjoyed the interaction, communication, and bond I was allowed to develop with the children. If I would have done anything different, I would have begun preparing earlier for art club with the intention to reaching out to more students. We had a great time, and I feel as if I left a positive impact that will last a lifetime. They now know that creativity can release anxiety. They also learned that they have the ability to chase their dreams. Thank you so much for your time.